It's a beautiful morning.
Oh, it is. It is. It's a little bit of a relief. It's been in the 90s and 100 degrees in the last couple days, so it feels really nice right now.
Yeah, the winds have been crazy this past week, and it has been really hard to keep everything looking nice, and you can tell that everything just got whipped. It was like a blow dryer on everything for like days. So we're just enjoying it out here today. It's about 70 degrees right now and sunny. The honeysuckle is in blossom.
It smells amazing. It smells like perfume.
It does.
Perfume.
Yeah.
And they look, the flowers look really cool too.
They do look really cool.
Very unique looking.
Yeah, so this is the yellow honeysuckle. So there's many different kinds of honeysuckle. I really am so tempted to cut these off and dry them or distill them. Yeah, but if I was thinking of maybe drying them, because then that way you can keep them. And then as you get other good smelling flowers, you keep those and then you mix them.
Okay. Yeah.
To create like more of like a floral mix.
Yeah. It'd be nice
Uh-oh.
then.
The wind's popping up. It's like, stay away, wind. Give these plants a break. They're just so pretty. I love the honeysuckle. And then we did add the clematis here. So this is its first year. This honeysuckle is from last year. We just planted this one last year. So it's gotten nice and large here. We wanted perennials, which, you know, are plants that come back every year over on these over here. So that way we get some foliage earlier on in the season. But I still add the morning glories.
Yeah, and it's a little bit less work then. There's already some things that are planted here. So
yep, and this honeysuckle was added this year. So this one won't be yellow. This one's like a red and orange one. It's called Major Wheeler. And what do you think you're doing, little one, huh? You're into everything.
See what's happening over here.
It's the simplest things that, you know, we find that make us happy. It's the eucalyptus. I did grow a lot in the garden. So that way at the end of the season, we'll let them grow all season, really large, and then before it freezes, we'll cut them down and harvest them.
Do you remember what variety this is with the big giant leaves?
I love that one.
The leaves are so big on these.
They are. Going on year 3 of the apple tree.
Mm-hmm. And we finally have, look at this. No, all I did was touch it.
Uh-oh. There's one here. Just don't touch it. Touch the branch.
Yeah, okay, well that one's even a little bit bigger. So,
yeah.
Our first apple.
These are the Gala Apples. I've done nothing to it yet. I haven't even fertilized it this year. I haven't, you know, done any type of organic spraying on it to stop pests yet. Oh, here's another one.
Oh yeah.
I've never done that before in the past. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. I have never grown an apple tree before, so this is kind of new for us.
Yeah, it's doing really good though. I mean, it's grown a lot. Oh, here, look at this one. It has a little color to it.
Oh yeah. It's nice having these large eucalyptus trees in the sitting space. So we're gonna tie it up a little bit, otherwise it just hangs low.
Here we go. Get it standing up straight, yeah.
Double that string.
I'll show you in a second. This tree, every time I look at it, it reminds me of like a half moon. I'll show you why. It's got a cool curve to it. Got it?
Got it. Now we got some shade.
Yeah.
Jammies in the morning. Yeah. And you could actually probably just tie it up there then too. Like,
yeah, have it keep going up.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm just gonna show this eucalyptus too because I like the red leaves in this one. It's cool how many different varieties that there are with it.
Well, the red leaves are leaves that are retiring.
Sure. Yep. Just like in
So-
the fall. If,
Yeah, so when it came out here and we were getting all of that wind and stuff, it was very traumatic. They were in this enclosed greenhouse where they were just like so protected, and then they come out here and they're like, ah, you know, like one of those blow up things. What are those called?
wacky
It goes
inflatable
like this.
blow up man.
Yeah. So they're going through a little bit, but they're okay.
They're going through
They're strong.
some change.
So this bundle of snapdragons are seed started by us, and I know I had a lot of people ask, like, are you going to divide those snapdragons? And I was like, no, I'm just gonna see what they do, and it's awesome. I'm gonna show you a bundle that I planted already a month ago and show you how awesome it looks. So this is it once it's 1 month in the ground. So they kind of split off and do their own thing and just create one big bushy plant. So I am definitely going to seed our snapdragons this way every year because it is just like one huge full plant. And I didn't do any pinching yet or anything, but once it's done blossoming, then you just cut off the blossom. And then all of these growths along the stem will bush out and create more blossoms. So this is gonna be awesome once the end of the season comes and once that first flower is done, because it'll be just so much more, even more filled in, even though it already is, but it'll
Bushier, right?
Right, I mean, it's already bushy, but
Yeah.
it'll just be like, it'll probably be huge.
Yeah, that is really cool how it's just like one big plant.
I know, I love it. I want to get this one up too. With all that wind, it kept like blowing it this way. And if we can get it up, I mean, I love how it comes down here, you know, but like it'll still do that even if we tie it up.
Right, and then it'll actually end up touching the bunny. It'll create like a complete covering over top of the
Yeah.
walkway.
Yeah, and this one was from our garden last year, and it was in the center of our large driveway, and we just kept it over winter in the greenhouse, and it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Morning, pumpkin. See what the bunnies are up to. They love their mornings as it's nice and cool. Our concrete pavers that we put in here were a good idea because they definitely stay cool, and on the hot days the bunnies are kind of laying on the pavers, taking advantage of that. There's Sage and Prancer. Hey guys, come here. Come here. Oh, they're being camera shy this morning, huh? Yeah, but they really love their enclosures. Something that Casey's been doing, and it's been saving some work, is taking boxes that we get, no matter what they're from, and filling them with hay and other, you know, like clover from our yard. They really like the clover. And that's essentially where they can, it's almost like their litter box. They can eat out of there, because before we were doing a litter box, and you had to kind of change everything out very often. And
but that still really works. It's just this is easier.
Right, you can just throw this box away, or we have like a burn pile you could really just take
compost pile,
compost pile.
Cardboard, as long as you take off all of. Ooh, he's like, I'm done. I got my fill for today. As long as you just take off all of the tape and everything like
Sure.
that. So.
Look at that little nose and mouth. There he is. Hey, buddy. He's coming to see. What is this? Wow, look at these.
No.
Big, beautiful flower balls.
Yeah.
Look
And
at
they
that.
do smell. They have a fragrance, but I don't actually.
Not that great, right?
I don't love the fragrance of peonies. It kind of has like almost like a burning rubber after smell. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they smell that great. They look incredible, but
some people love the smell of them, and they do smell like good. It's just not my cup of tea.
sure.
You know.
Radishes over here?
Yeah, I've got some radishes.
Right. I love my radishes. Ooh, you got one right there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Let's check.
These ones are
check
from
that
last
out.
year. I forgot the name of this one, but it's a little spicy.
So they reseeded themselves and
No. Nope, I seeded all of these.
Oh, okay.
These ones here, and then these are two new varieties for me this year. for us, I should say, because you love these too. So we'll see. They're just like the perfect little snacks. I could eat these all day. But Jason usually eats it, but I like these, so.
So crisp.
They taste so sweet when it's like the
juicy.
It is. I'll get you one, I promise. There's one more, so.
Oh,
ready.
right.
It's a little tiny one, but.
Thank you.
Holy cow, this one's really spicy. So like, this would be really good chopped in a salad because it just adds that little kick.
Oh yeah.
With, you know, a fork full of like other like lettuce and vegetables.
Yep.
But on its own today, this morning, it's the first thing I'm eating, so.
It's waking up those taste buds, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Try it out here. Oh, that's good. This one wasn't really spicy.
Oh. Man. The smaller they are, the less spicy. Yeah.
Afterburn.
But we've also had those hot days. Hot days cause them to get a little bit more spicier.
Yeah. So it does have more kick now that I ate it all right away. And
yeah.
So it is.
Now it's kicking in.
Yeah, but it is really good.
Yeah.
So good.
So that big monster sunflower we had over here in this corner, this is whatever dropped from it.
Son, and he is growing with a vengeance.
Yeah.
His son is going to.
It's quadruplets. No, like the, what is that, 6 tuplets?
Yeah.
I've been actually pulling the smaller ones. So that way the focus can just go on one big one and then nothing crowds it out. Because last year it was just one solid big one. And I feel like, you know, that helped. There was a smaller one that came up underneath it, but I think keeping just one of the large ones.
Yeah.
And then taking the 2 other large, like keeping this one looks the strongest. And then removing this one and this one, and then keeping only one strong small one, and that's it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Then that way they can kind of keep each other strengthened a little bit. And
Yeah.
support. So.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
And I'll clip those so I'm not disturbing the roots. At this point, you know, you don't want to disturb the roots.
Sure.
Always pulling weeds.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing over here too?
Yeah, it is actually. I saw one coming up and figured I would get it.
Yep.
There we go. So soft.
That's just the Nigella, it's not dill.
Yeah, it didn't have.
It looks like dill, right?
Scent. It does actually. This would be the
Yep, that's the dill. Yep.
dill.
So this is the Nigella, and then this is the dill right here. We get a lot of dill volunteers, which I do control some, but I do allow some too, because there needs to be enough dill in the beginning for the black swallowtails. And we get a lot of them. Every year this patch volunteers itself, but we do have to control it because otherwise it spreads down and through the bed. So I always just keep this patch here. And it's an early patch for the black swallowtails, and we just, you know, let it do its thing, and then when we let it go to seed here too. And then we just kind of shake it so all the seeds fall into the soil. It smells so good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yep. Uh-oh, got a little spittle bug in here.
Oh,
Here.
where?
Get out of here.
Was it jumping, or did you see the spit? Looking stuff?
I didn't see the spit. So, I mean, it could have been a baby grasshopper, but normally they're
They're the spittles, yeah. So spittle bugs look like baby grasshoppers. And then along the edge of a plant, you'll see like, it looks like someone spit on it. It's like white. It looks like white spit. And then underneath is usually their larvae. And the larvae is what feeds on the plant. So when you see that, you gotta, you know, take care of them. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with a lot of damaged plants. Yeah.
Don't mind my get up this morning. I know.
Well, they've seen the dog shorts before, so nothing new. I have polka dots on for crying out loud.
These were my pajamas last night.
And these are my good pairs, so they're fortunate to see me in these polka dots.
Pair of pajamas.
Real fancy.
All right, we're gonna go chill in our sitting area. Love our sitting areas throughout the garden. I have multiple favorites. This one is perfect because it's shaded until probably like 10:30 a.m. So it's nice to have some shade here and
it is,
the
yeah.
views.
I know, the views are so pretty. So our wisteria is in blossom, as you can see. It's gorgeous and it smells good. It's good,
I always
right?
think of these as like grape clusters.
Well, the vine itself of wisteria is very similar to a grapevine.
But it looks like this would be like a cluster of grapes, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I totally get it, yeah. And it smells sweet, but they have such like a bark-like vine, as you can see even right here. It's really pretty. That's the bottom of it, so you can see it's like a small tree. You picking up the wind damage?
Yeah. Here, it was right about here, huh?
Yeah, yep, angled, good job. Yeah, look at you.
Okay, we got more of these to...
Oh yeah. We have to
bring
keep
up.
running them up and bringing them up because it keeps putting out some new shoots. So this here is what, 5 years? 5 years do we have this, or 4?
I don't know.
I think 4, right?
Probably 4, yeah. Yeah, because we didn't have it up until I built this, which I would say 4 years at the most.
Yeah. But I planted the wisteria the year before you ever built this.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
So that way it would just, because on the first year it really does nothing.
Right. And now, yep, look at year 4, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Look at, we come over here to sit, but we can't sit. It's so hard to sit, you guys, because there's just so much beauty, and it's like our nature's toy box out here. Like,
yeah.
It's hard to really like just focus and relax, and because it is relaxing just to kind of play around with everything. And
It is, just looking at
even look at this clematis. It's just thriving here. Looks awesome. I just have to go back further so you guys can see how cool this looks.
Yep, it's a nice...
Look, it's like a little picture, Jason. You're like a little picture over there. So pretty. It's just nice this early in the season to have something.
Yeah, it is.
I just planted some new perennials in this garden. This is one of the entry gardens. So Jason's just giving them a little water. I can smell them from here. These are my At Last roses. They are the most fragrant roses, to me at least, and it's my favorite smell. It just smells like pure candy. I grew these to harvest the flowers for different things that I want to just play around with and create this year because I love the smell of them. But it's so hard to do that, you guys. When you see this plant just thriving and looking beautiful here sitting in the garden, it's really hard to come over here and cut those flowers off just, you know, to keep them. So, it smells like candy. Lana, come here. You want to smell the roses? Lana woke up. Oh, the roses smell good. Wake up and smell the roses.
Smell good.
Yeah, like what?
Candy.
Ooh, she thinks so too, so it's not just me. Oh, you love those, don't you? Can't get enough, can you? I know. Did you sleep good? Yeah, you getting hungries? Yeah, all right, let's go eat, huh? You wanna go eat? Okay, so we're gonna let you go. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much, you guys. We'll see you next time.